be very confident in the fact that what you are aiming to do in the box matters. And the more you visualize and commit to an intended result based on what the pitcher is giving you, the more you secure the idea that the landing spot on the field, like, just understand that you can pull the ball twice as hard as you can slice the ball or go with it or go up the middle with it. Like, you on average hit the ball 20 miles an hour faster when you pull the ball as opposed to slicing it the other way. Like, those balls are harder outs if they are even outs, you know? Like, don't let the pitching become elite pitching for your level by letting it get deep. That is where all pitches look nasty. If you can just understand that the area between your feet is red and yellow zone, and if you can reach out and hit that ball before it passes your front leg, you are going to blast it, and it's not going to go up the middle. It's not going to go to the other side. It's going to go to your pull side when you're on time. So treat on time like you can make anything on time. But if you made green zone your on time, meaning if you picked a pull side gap or two to aim the pitches that you think are about to come to, you know, like if you think he's throwing fastballs inside first pitch, then like getting it to left center field would be awesome. And trying to do so would kind of more require you to try to get it even more to left field. Why? Because this is a fast game. Like, you can't expect that your timing will be perfect. You should expect that you're going to be a little bit late. So if you would love for that inside pitch fastball to go flying over left center field fence or to the left center field wall, then aim for more left field. That way you give yourself a little bit of error time to be late, you know? Like, I don't think that we understand that ground balls come from the ball getting way too close to our body. Like, most of the time, if you can get a video of yourself from the side, you will see that your head tries to stay forward even when the ball has passed your front leg. Your head is still looking out there. And your bat's trying to make contact, like where your idea of a T contact point is. Like, this is behind you. You cannot use the same T contact points as you do against 90 plus miles an hour. It becomes a foul ball. Like, that's simple physics. So I guess you gotta just understand there's no right way to swing. There's about 100 different ways to swing with that ball in the yellow and red zone, and none of them are wrong. Like, if you hit the ball, and your goal is to just hit the ball, then you're doing your job. But if you're trying to hit the ball with power and you're trying to, you know, like, have some force with your swings and do some damage, right? Like, if you have the capability to hit a home run, then you should be aiming for line drives to your pull side outfield gaps. Because when you're just a little bit under that ball, it's going right out of the park. But you got to swing like you're in charge. Like understanding that you can get in front of the pitch, inside or outside, and you can pull that ball, you know, with force towards 3 different power gaps over there. The 5-6 hole, like if you're a right-handed hitter, the 5-6 hole, the left field line, and the left center gap are your 3 pull side power gaps. You can hit almost all pitches there. And the intent to do so actually sets you up to hit your 3 opposite field power gaps. Well, there's more 2 power gaps, right center field and right field line. And then the 3-4 hole is not necessarily a power gap for the righties once you're starting to aim left. Okay, it becomes your 4th most powerful hit. So you'll start understanding that your 3 pull side power gaps those are pretty easy to hit once you just stop thinking about it. Once you actually just kind of figure out the angles and say, oh, well, to hit it over here, I have to reach out and go get it. I can't let this thing get deep. Like, there are angles in the game. Like, you got to study those. Like, your contact points that are getting past your front foot, most of these pitches are going straight up or straight down. So, anyways, I can't stress how important it is to understand that you're going to ground out regardless of what approach you choose to use, because nobody's perfect. So the more important idea, if you don't want to hit a ground ball, then you need to aim above a ground ball, right? Like, if you're hitting ground balls to shortstop as a right-handed hitter, that means you're probably trying to hit inside pitches to left center field. Like, that's your miss-hit angle when you're trying to kind of stay inside the inside pitch. It's because our field is set up as a 90-degree field, not this up the middle field. It's 90 degrees across. There are 4 outfield gaps. And when you start understanding that, hitting it towards the left fielder, between the left fielder and the foul pole in left field, like, that's where your inside pitches can be hit the hardest. And there's 2 gaps. There's the 5-6 hole and the left field line. Like, you can really just unload and unleash your power towards that side. You can just trust it, because you can hit it so hard that way. The chances of it landing in for a hit, especially for like a double or probably even a home run, like when you get that barrel out there, you are bound to smash the ball. I would take that out over these choppy ground ball hits trying to stay up the middle and let it get deep, because that's where the pitcher's pitch has had a chance to move on you, you know? Like, get up there and work to hit the bottom outside half of the ball out in front, and trust that physics allows you to then hit the inside half. Like, get up there and turn your chest. Let your chest, like, direct your aim of your swing. Like, where do you want the hit to go? Turn your chest there and bang the ball. Like, you can keep your head on a swivel. You can keep your head out front and really turn that back shoulder and get all of that rotation, like, boom, like way out in front. Use the line, man. Why? Because the pitching isn't fast enough to beat you when you do that. Like, if you think somebody's about to throw you inside pitch, then get ready to nail it straight down the line towards that foul pole. But don't stop your chest on the ball. That's what makes you hit the foul ball. Okay? So, like, if you've just ripped a foul ball straight down the line, then your next, like, most of us would say, oh man, let it get a little deeper and stay more inside of it. No, like, that contact point was great. What needs to happen is you've got to go get it a little more and turn harder. Turn your chest past the ball instead of like on it and then hooking around it right here. We want to get turned, bring that back shoulder, and boom. So let this get all the way past it as it's coming in and reach out and smash. And that back shoulder will then be like, bam. Okay? I wish everybody luck. And if you are one of the few out there who are not really hitting ground balls and you're blasting the ball over the infielders' heads to your outfield gaps and using all gaps on the field because you're able to pull and you understand that the pitch can beat you a little bit, and that's where our hits kind of start going the other way. So if you're that hitter, I'd love to see some of your swings, all right? Clip them down for me a little bit so I can check them out and celebrate with you, because when you're attacking the ball out front, that's where it looks like beach balls. If you feel like you can't see, right? Like you just can't see the ball, it's because the ball's getting way too close to you. Like it's a blur right here. We want to try to hit that shit as it's coming in. Boom, boom. Like if it's coming this way, we don't want it to get like all the way like that. It's where the ball disappears on us. So anyways, good luck to everybody this weekend when you're going out and playing games, and aim to win. Just dig in.